auburn hair has been accentuated by the artist's use of alizarin crimson, often used to paint blood. It makes for a truly evocative frame in which to nestle such a powerful visage. And the artist has mainly used round and filbert brushes to perfect the curvature of the model's features.
Is that a guy or a girl?
Does it matter?
Fair enough. It's an awesome piece.
Well, if you like that, I think you'll absolutely love this piece. It just came in last week. Oh, no flash photography, sir.
Oh, sorry, it's just, don't get to see a lot of indie portrait exhibitions these days.
Portraiture has always been my thing. What can I show you next?
Well, I've had a good look around, actually, and I can't really find what I came to see. It was the Prime Minister's portrait.
Arriving tomorrow, sir. It'll be on display in our main exhibition room, exclusively for the weekend.
Got it. Well, guess I'll have to come back then.
Thank you again for visiting, sir.
Please, call me Taylor. Is she all right with those easels?
Oh, don't mind her. She's just my intern.
All right.
Anyway, Taylor, I'm Morgan.
Pleasure's all mine, Morgan. If you don't mind my asking, what time you finish, maybe I could hear some more critiques over a drink?
Oh, wow. And I wasn't expecting that.
Well, I'm full of surprises, me.
It takes guts to approach a woman in her place of work.
Or how else would you ask someone out?
You're a very charming young man, Taylor.
Yeah, get that a lot.
I'm sure you're very popular with boys and girls your own age. Thank you again for visiting.
Right. See you tomorrow, then.
He was my favourite customer of the day.
Out of how many?
5.
Including or excluding the lady who needed the loo?
Including.
Right. Was that the last of the easels, Sam?
Yes, Miss Haynes. I arranged them in the storeroom and cleaned the toilets just like the boss.
Is there anyone else left in the building?
No, it's just us.
I'll lock up early then. Is there something wrong with your back?
No, it's nothing. I took some painkillers in the office.
Okay. We've got a big weekend ahead. I need you fighting fit.
Of course, I will be.
Good.
There is one thing, Morgan. I've been interning here for a while now, and I've learned so much from you, including what you look for in good portraiture.
Oh, Sam, I'm so sorry, but we just haven't been turning over enough for me to pay you.
No, it's nothing to do with that.
Oh.
Do you think it's good enough to have a small part in the exhibition this weekend?
Let me take a closer look. I think it looks right at home. Congratulations, Sam. You have your first exhibited piece of art.
I don't know what to say.
Oh, you don't need to say anything. Your talent earned this.
Thank you so much, Morgan.
Oh. Now go home and get some rest. We're going to have a lot more customers this weekend.
I'll be in early to help you receive the Prime Minister's portrait.
spending the weekend. Well, here's one for the more sophisticated listener. An officially commissioned portrait of the Prime Minister is going on display at Argyle Manor. The painting was done by none other than Turner Prize-winning portraitist Nicky Dryden-Oakes.
Britain has been torn asunder! Hardship is befalling the populace like a plague! What is our future?
Eh?
What is our future?
Oi! What's going on here?
Was he threatening you, madam?
No, you need to listen to...
All right, quiet down, quiet down.
Yes, he snuck up on me and shouted at me and he destroyed my radio.
Right, fella. Don't make this difficult. You're under arrest for disturbing the peace, mate. I'll take him to the road and radio in for a car to pick him up.
Yeah, don't forget to read him his rights as you go.
Yeah. Come on. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defense.
Is it broken?
Seems like it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Looks an expensive model, too.
It was.
Well, me and my partner will be on duty locally through the night. We'll be alert to any disturbances.
Appreciate it.
Morgan? Is that your disappointed face?
Nicky, of course not. You'd never see that. It's my extremely surprised face. To what do I owe the pleasure, Miss Dryden-Oakes?
Well, I was just passing through the area. I did see some police hanging about outside, though.
Oh, just checking up ahead of tomorrow. Let me show you the exhibition room.
Power cuts, very 1970s too.
Oh, the Manor's electrics haven't been refined for a while, but they'll be back on shortly.
As if by magic.
And I've made space, especially.
Oh, well,
It'll be the absolute centerpiece.
you won't need that much space.
Oh, you brought it. What about the scheduled delivery?
I cancelled it, don't worry. I thought you'd appreciate a personal delivery. Who knows? The extra attention might even reel in some buyers for these others.
Oh, profits are from admission only. Everything else is about showcasing the portraits.
Questionable business model. You gonna get that?
No, it's not, urgent. Nicky, not here.
No better place. You owe me this much, don't you? I knew no one would disturb us. Now, guard that case with your life.
I will, Nicky, I promise. Morgan Haynes speaking. The exhibition's closed for the day.
Hi, Morg. It's me.
Again?
Look, sorry to pester. You'd think I was the baby of the family, wouldn't you?
Jamie, I can't talk to you.
Yeah, no, all it is I just need somewhere to bed down over the weekend. And it's the last time, all right? I promise.
I'm not.
In a position to help you anymore.
No, but I'll repay you with interest.
I can get some, like, investors for your gallery, and I'll sort it all out.
You're still here. Who's that?
Oh, it's Noah.
I told you to clear this up.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't you fucking dare. Look, Morg, I've got
no one else to call.
Oi, seriously, Beth, leave it.
My name isn't Beth, you twat.
I don't give a fuck, Betty.
It's not Betty, either.
Jamie, let me speak to the girl.
Look, she's not a girl.
Okay, she's over 18.
Hand her the phone.
She wants to talk to you.
Hello? Who is this?
I'm his sister. I'm here to help.
I just met this guy at a bar and thought he was cool. But now, I'm going to call the police if he doesn't fucking leave.
You don't need to do that. Just listen to me.
He bought drugs.
Please.
His dealers know where I live now.
This is Miss Herron's house.
I'm going to Oxford this year.
Just listen to me, okay?
What's your name?
Blake.
Blake. That's a beautiful name. Do you have any cash, Blake?
Yes, of course.
Give him everything you can for a hotel room tonight.
You're just trying to steal from me.
My name is Morgan Haynes. I'm the curator of the portrait exhibition at Argyle Manor.
Come here tomorrow and I will write you a cheque to remunerate you.
Deal?
Yes. Anything to get rid of him.
Thank you. In the future, Blake, beware of people who promise you the world.
Lesson learned. Thank you so much.
Excuse me?
Oh, hi. I hope you don't mind me borrowing the armchair.
Oh, no, of course not. That's what they're out for, customers.
It's a bit rickety. Could do with a refurb. I'm looking to paint a copy of one of your...
I'm sorry, sir. We're closed.
Well, you don't usually close this early, do you?
No, but we've got a big weekend and so... Hang on, how did you get in? The front door should have been locked.
I'm afraid it wasn't.
I typed in my passcode and saw it lock, I'm sure of it.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. I walked right in.
That's not possible.
Well, it could have been an electrical fault. You've never had any power cuts or anything? It's not uncommon in old properties like this. And don't worry, I turned the lock with my own hands after I came in. Wouldn't want someone lifting these beautiful paintings.
Well, they aren't quite Rembrandts.
Rembrandt was overrated.
Seriously?
A well-versed imitator of Caravaggio.
Each to their own. Look, sir, we have a big day tomorrow. We're closing early.
Oh, the Dryden Oak's portrait of the Prime Minister. How did you pull that off?
I met Nikki at a function at the World Trade Center in New York. We hit it off. We've finally found a way to collaborate.
Wow. An artist with Nikki's profile helping out a small exhibition like that is quite something.
She's doing me a great favor.
With no strings attached, too. I'm Dorian.
Morgan. Dorian, like...
Dorian Gray. Ironic, eh?
It's a lovely name. I must say, you're the first ever reproduction artist to visit one of my exhibitions.
You mean forger?
Faithful reproduction is a fine art in itself. Although you would be Rembrandting a Caravaggio.
Touché. I've been struggling for inspiration recently.
It's tough. I never had the talent myself, so I figured I'd contribute more by helping those who do.
In that case, could I paint you? You make such an amazing subject in so many ways. You're really quite enthralling.
I suppose I could spare half an hour.
Brilliant. Let me just reconfigure.
You prefer to paint standing?
Always. It allows me to zoom in and out on my subject. How are you going to pose?
I don't know. It's harder than I thought.
Perfect. Stay like that.
Okay.
I'm sorry about my Rembrandt comment. I can have some strong opinions.
It was bold but valid. Rembrandt stole his students' work for the last 10 years of his career.
This is going to be great.
Oh, plastic bottle. Fancy. Let's leave it there for tonight. I could sit for you again next week.
Let me do your skin tone as a base.
No, Dorian, I need to get home.
I'm not asking for much longer.
I know how you artists can get. If I let you start, we will be here all night. All right, this is over. I'm done.
I really wouldn't, you know. Stand up and this room ends up looking like a Jackson Pollock. Feel under your seat. That is a PAD, a pressure-activated detonator. A bomb, Morgan. Similar principle to a grenade. Once the safety pin is removed, the striker lever and percussion cap collide, creating a spark which triggers the detonator. Once you sat down on that chair, you became the safety pin.
This isn't real.
No? Well, go on. Try it. You've never been someone's muse, have you? Like Victorine Murat to Manet.
Do you want money?
Dora Maar to Picasso.
I could
And
write
your
you a
wife
check.
Painted Helga Testov 247
Or a painting.
times.
You
behind
could
the back
take
of both
any
his
one
wife
of
and her
these.
husband.
Dorian, what do you want? Behind the drapes.
Multiple sockets. Fancy. Someone's really trying to get hold of you.
Morgan, are you there?
Morgan,
Yes, Nikki.
I need you again. I'll be at the Rampton. I've booked our usual suite. I'll make my excuses at home.
Nikki, tonight I really can't.
Think very carefully about the next word that comes out of your mouth. I'll take your silence as a yes. Don't let me down.
You can't keep me here.
Suzanne insisted on dozens of sittings when painting his subject. Goya sometimes needed just a day. I only want the night.
Get rid of that shit.
Mate, I'm a lager man through and through.
Nah, try it. Try it.
Wait, that's rank. I think I'm done for tonight anyway.
What? Why?
Wait, my head's spinning.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I think it came from the manor.
Isn't this the one you pounced around today?
Yeah.
Visiting an art gallery instead of coming to the pub. Why are we mates again?
Very funny, dickhead. The owner. Oh, mate, she was real sweet.
Anyway, come on. Riley's party will be kicking off now.
Yeah.
Mate, call the police if you actually care.
Yeah, you go on. Take this. I'll catch up.
Suit yourself. See you there.
Don't do that again. I won't be so gentle next time.
All right. I'll be good.
I know you will.
What's that? Dorian? What the fuck?
Now, calmly tell me when Nikki's painting's being delivered.
First thing in the morning by a fine art transportation company.
And how's it being brought in?
Via the back door, just through there.
Great. So we have until the morning, as I'd hoped.
So that's what you're really after. How did you get in here?
My uncle was a chimney sweep. As a teenager, I worked with him and learned how to scale houses and open unlocked windows. Such lowly manual jobs are all I could aspire to at that age.
Your painting style does seem somewhat practical. And you look like you could use a good night's sleep, too.
My reality means that I have to pursue my passion outside working hours. Anything else you want to critique to make me feel even more out of place? I know I might not look like you or talk like you.
That's not what I was doing. Art is for all, and all are welcome at my exhibitions.
Well, that's a utopian vision, isn't it? But my social strata means that I, like many, exist under a glass ceiling.
And you think what you're doing here will break that ceiling?
You think sleeping with Nikki will save your business?
The building should be empty.
I know that. Oh, don't go anywhere, will you?
Taylor, what the fuck are you doing here?
I'm with him. Obviously not. Who is that?
I don't know.
He's not some crazy ex or... Sorry. So, should we get you out of here then?
I can't stand up. There's a bomb under my chair.
What? Is this bloke like IRA?
I don't know.
No way. Whoa.
Taylor!
I could carry you. Sorry, shit idea.
Just get out of here, okay?
Well, I can't leave you here.
The police station's not far from here. Get them to send help.
They won't believe me.
Of course they will.
You really don't know what it's like to be black right now, do you?
Oh, Taylor, just go, please.
All right, I'll go and get help. What's the best way out of here?
The back door, just through there.
If I get you out of here, fancy reconsidering that drink?
Yeah, sure. Go!
Where are you going, young man? Huh? I found an intruder, Morgan.
Please, I promise I won't tell anyone.
Dorian, let him go.
I'm sorry. You've just seen too much. This was on you, Morgan. So, shall we? There's talent in this room. I can see a few of these on the walls of great galleries.
Portrait painting is dying. TVs, Polaroid cameras. People have images on demand now. Why would they waste time and money seeing those images through someone's paintbrush?
Too afraid of what they might see. Nikki's been with her partner, what, 10 years now?
Relationships are complicated.
Wouldn't know.
Oi! Morgan!
What's all the noise, Jamie?
So this shitty room is all I'm worth, is it?
You're lucky there were any vacancies at all.
And be grateful Blake gave you cash.
Yes, good. Mate, can you restart the minibar, please? Sorry, sir, I can't do that. We've had noise complaints about you. Whoops. Yeah, and as you paid in cash... I'm going to need to ask for a chargeable credit card. Otherwise, we'll kick you out. Yeah, oh, mate, I don't know. Look, just give me 1 second. Morg, listen, I need your credit card details.
You can't be serious.
They're going to throw me out on the streets. Okay, please. Morgan, I am begging you. Please, I don't know what I'm going to do. Morg, please.
I can't, Jamie.
Are you fucking serious? What, you're just going to abandon your only family? Come on, are you fucking... Morg, are you fucking serious?
Charming. The security code on the door.
What about it?
I've been watching, Morgan. Why did you choose 1907? It was Frida Kahlo's year of birth, the year of Valaton's portrait of Gertrude Stein, and of course, Vanessa Stephen married the great art critic Clive Bell.
1907 was the year my great-grandfather, Douglas Pickren, worked in his studio in Montmartre.
Never heard of him.
Well, his best pieces only made it as far as the walls of my childhood home.
A meagre legacy is better than none at all.
I feel comfortable around portraits. I'm never alone.
You needed their company.
My parents died in a car accident when I was 14. Jamie became my guardian. Then came his troubles. He frittered away his inheritance leading the high life until it led him. If Mum and Dad were alive, they'd have shaken some sense into him. They were wonderful people.
Nothing is more powerful than the portraits we paint in our minds. One of the great disappointments of adulthood is realizing that our idols are as flawed as anyone else. You've not known hardship anyway.
Hardship is relative.
You're deluded by self-pity. You've squandered this. You've had more chances than some have in a lifetime.
They'll come back on soon.
I know, but unfortunately, I haven't got all night.
I think you feel alone. You've taken matters into your own hands because no one would support your talent. I'd have displayed your paintings here. I still could. I like you, Dorian.
Get back in your pose.
Let go of me! Dorian. No, 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 no! Dorian, no! No, 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 no!
Did you really think I'd be such a cliche? Okay, I'll admit, the PAD bomb wasn't real. But this is. I'm going to paint you. And you are going to... Who is that?
I don't know.
Madam! It's Sergeant Robin Latif. I know you're still here. I can hear voices. Can you come to the door, please?
It's a policeman.
Get rid of him, or I will.
Madam!
What's the problem?
A group of vandals have been breaking into businesses in the area. I wanted to check up on you.
Oh, wow. No, I haven't seen anything untoward.
You alone?
Yes, totally.
Madam, I'm gonna come in.
Burglarizing thugs? Don't they have jobs? All good here, Sergeant. That is a sergeant's badge, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
My sister's an inspector, so I know the Met Police ranks quite well.
May I ask who you are?
Ooh, this is embarrassing. He's caught us here, darling. You'd have to hold a gun to this one's head for her to admit she's smitten.
Is this your partner?
You can't lie to a policeman, sweetheart.
You know I don't believe in labels.
Well, I know it's the 80s, but that's quite a fanciful notion, isn't it?
I'm forward-thinking like that.
Yes, but I think it's about time you started giving me what I want.
Even if it makes me feel trapped. What do you think, Sergeant?
Well, it's none of my business.
Exactly, Morgan. Shall we?
But I can't marry my man. Doesn't change anything. Titles can cause more problems than they solve. Husband, wife.
Well, the royal wedding brought the world to a standstill.
I think you should listen to her. These things are a team effort.
Thanks for that.
All right, guys, I'm going to ask one more time. Is everything all right here? Sir, I want you to take a step. Sarge! Stay back, Alex!
I'm sorry. No one needed to die tonight.
Rascal!
Welcome back.
The police.
Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
Can I ask you this then? Have you got some kind of vendetta against me?
Not particularly.
So you're just painting me for fun?
Your broken moral compass intrigues me.
There are far more immoral people out there.
And they'll get their comeuppance. Your intern, Sam, what does she get out of this?
Valuable experience in the field.
For no money. You're exploiting her.
I told you, I have no income and I get no funding. I can't pay her.
She's one of the few who shares your passion for portraiture. Don't you think you have a responsibility to her?
I have many responsibilities.
Stop justifying your sins.
Sins? I didn't have you pegged for a preacher.
You epitomise everything wrong with this country. You take all you can from those below you and give nothing back.
What do you want me to do?
Make amends.
Look, I repaid Sam the best way I could by hanging her painting on my wall. Okay, it's not money, but it's the first time her work has been professionally accepted, and that counts for a lot.
I guess I have changes to make to my painting. You really value portraiture above all else, over profit, over decency. A very small part of me respects that.
Enough to let me go.
Let's see. Tell me more about these portraits. You can stand if you like.
This was painted 2 months before the subject died. High contrast background is made all the more vivid by the artist's use of vermilion red. It's a solemn painting. He knew the end was near and didn't sanitize that. I see the reality of age, but also a life well lived. No regrets.
Such dignity. What else?
This gem of a portrait by Richard Greaves, a wonderfully classical style. Applied these broad brushstrokes with the high forehead and the straight muted background colours. There's no bad mark on contrast to the beautiful light. Her skin lives. Strokes. Everyone has been placed with absolute precision to create this painting sense of verisimilitude. Now, we're very close to her face. It's appropriate that the poses are so self-conscious. Illusion of naturalism about them. Older. And the high contrast backgrounds are fun, modern. You're right. There is talent in this room. Talent that I'll always be committed to.
What about that one?
The Technicolor take on the Mona Lisa. Formally, it's faithful, down to the artist's use of sfumato, the blurred softening of the outlines which defined Leonardo's masterpiece.
A technique I use myself.
The same artist did the piece that hangs in the anteroom.
So androgyny is their motif?
How so? The Mona Lisa is a woman.
In popular normative opinion, yes. But it's actually a composite of Lisa Gherardini and Salai, Leonardo's male assistant and lover. Da Vinci saw that gender was the greatest veneer of all, and that true humanity has no such boundaries. Wouldn't you agree?
I would.
You're on edge.
Perceptive as ever.
I presume all the paintings are varnished. It'll help.
Oh, that's strong.
Pure indica. The best sleep aid.
Yeah. It's great.
Stop justifying your sins. You epitomise everything wrong with this country. You think sleeping with Nikki will save your business? I bet you're hungry, huh? Made it myself. It's been ringing incessantly.
Answer it. Hello?
You've got a nerve.
Should have been here hours ago.
I've had a lot on my plate this evening.
Look, you little shit. What I've done for you is unprecedented. All I asked for in return was a couple of fucking orgasms.
Nikki,
Maybe you think you've outsmarted me.
Or something, but you need to consider your position very carefully.
I'm sorry. Something came up.
Oh, something came up. Fuck me. I could ruin you if I wanted to.
The future of your piss-out business is riding on my painting.
You fucking coward.
If you hate me so much, why don't you just put a bullet in my head?
How does it feel to be a home wrecker, Morgan? To whore yourself out for self-preservation?
The only person I've whored myself out for self-preservation to is you. How does that feel? To enable the things you preach against? So, shall we?
Is it done?
Almost. You know, I'm just opening your eyes, Morgan.
So you are a preacher, then?
Please. Religion repulses me. Theism gave rise to the hierarchical systems of power that plague humanity today. Monarchs, presidents, prime ministers. We're preconditioned to serve, yet we're shocked by the greed of politicians and bankers scrambling their way to the top of the tree. It's been like this for decades, and it will be like this for decades to come unless someone takes a proper stand.
Morg.
The bottom of the tree would like to speak to you.
Hello?
Morg, you answered.
Where are you?
I'm watching the sun come up over the Thames. What would Mum and Dad say if they could see me now, eh? The whores, drugs.
Shut up, Jamie, please.
At least none of the money went to waste, eh?
Do you know what the craziest thing is?
If I had it all again, I'd probably just do the fucking same.
Stop saying these things. You can beat this.
Oh,
We'll get you professional help.
no, look, Morg, please. Right. Can you just front me a couple of hundred, okay? That's all I need, just something to get me by.
No!
Hello, Jamie.
Sorry, who the fuck is this?
I'm a friend of Morgan's.
Dorian, stay out of this, please.
I hear you. I used to work on a hotline for people contemplating what you are.
What? Jamie?
Yeah, and how the fuck do you know what I'm going through?
The sadness will last forever. Those were Vincent van Gogh's last words.
Oh, yeah, that's what you say to your hotliners, is it?
No.
I told them that even the darkest moment of life is better
Than the eternity of death. But to others like you, I'd say end it.
You worthless cunt.
No! Call him back! That's my fucking brother!
Sometimes we have to destroy part of ourselves to rebuild.
Call him back, Dorian, please!
He's ravaging this country. How many better citizens have suffered at his expense?
Dorian, I swear!
Parasites need to be exterminated. Your local church choir have got going. Listen to those fools. The glory that they sing of was founded on the suffering of millions. This mindless patriotism veils the divisions that sunder our country. Divisions this Prime Minister seeks to ignore, or even uphold. Wouldn't you agree, Morgan? Morgan?
Please send help to Argyle Manor. I'm being held hostage by a man named Dorian. He has a gun!
I didn't want to tie you up like an animal. After all I've taught you, this is my thanks.
I don't owe you anything, Dorian. You're just full of hate. You heard me on the phone. The police will be here soon.
We have a potential armed hostage situation at Argyle Manor. Nearby officers, please respond.
No one is coming to save you, Morgan.
How can you be so sure?
Because your actions have closed off all your options. You've burnt all your bridges.
Why are you doing this, you madman?
For our future, Morgan. It's always been decided for us by the self-interested and the ignorant. It's time to take back that agency. We must weaponize and target the pressure points that will truly harm the establishment. Beauty itself is but the sensible image of the infinite. Francis Bacon. Thank you for being part of my stand against oppression.
You're taking a stand against the Prime Minister at a portrait gallery. That makes no sense. You lunatic.
A fish rots from the head down. The entire establishment is defunct. My actions today shall be a catalyst for change. A stand to show people that with precision and organisation, we can destabilise and overhaul the system.
Through brutality. It's not a worthy catalyst for change. Change can be inspired, but you need a message that's powerful enough to unite everyone. But Da Vinci was born a peasant, so anonymous that his surname was merely the town he grew up in. He committed his life to conveying a message through his art, and the world listened.
I wish a beautiful message was all it took. I tried to find the beauty, but all I saw was chaos. If you'd just have believed in me, we could have opened Britain's eyes together.
How am I going to get out of here?
Once I walk through that door, start cutting yourself free.
Thank you.
Oh, you never gave me a critique of my painting.
It's a mess. I see no emotional connection with the subject. It's hollow and not worthy of this exhibition.
Goodbye, Morgan. Its auburn hair has been accentuated by the artist's use of alizarin crimson. It's often used to paint blood. It makes for a truly evocative frame in which to nestle such a powerful visage. The artist mainly used filbert and round brushes to really perfect the curvature of the model's features.
Is that a guy or a girl?
Maybe neither.
Fair play. It's a dope piece.
It's for sale if you're interested. We only showcase portraits by undiscovered artists. All of the proceeds go to them, so any support is huge.
Yeah, I would, but I've got the next 20 years paying off my student loan, so...
Fair play. What can I show you next?
I've had a good look around, actually, and I can't find what I came to see. The portrait of my princess, Ziggy Ray.
Arriving tomorrow. It'll be on display in our main exhibition room, exclusively for the weekend.
Got it. Well, I'll come through then.
See you soon, sir.
No flash photography, sir.
Oh, sorry, man. No cap. You got the best portrait exhibition in London. Congrats.
Thanks. You can take off your face mask if you want. I won't tell if you won't.
Safe. So listen, this girl I met on a dating app says that you've got a little side hustle.
What are you after?
An eighth?
45.
Come on, man. Do it for 25.
It's pure indica. Do you want it or not?
This is all I've got.
Then I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about, sir. Have a good day.
Welcome to the Ziggy Ray livecast with me, your girl Ziggy Ray. Guys, I'm stupidly excited about my collaboration with Turner Prize-winning artist Nikki Dryden Oakes. It's my first ever portrait. I was so nervous, but I can't wait for you guys to see it. It gets unveiled tomorrow morning at Argyle Manor. Get there nice and early to show some love. Art is dope.
Britain has been torn asunder. Over 100,000 people killed by a virus. But inequality is a true pandemic befalling the populace. What is your future? What is our future? What's your future? Are you? Yeah. What's your future? Eh?
Sir, please, I don't want any trouble.
Your gallery is venerating capitalist figureheads.
This is an exhibition, not a gallery.
Whatever you want to call it, stop it! Society cannot fester any longer.
Sir, please, I do understand your concerns. Just be respectful.
See it? The broken system. The chaos we head towards.
Not if we can help it.
Off you go, mate.
Everything all right, sir? We've had a number of complaints about him.
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. He's always around here shouting rubbish through that megaphone. You two should pop by tomorrow to see Ziggy Ray's portrait.
Who?
Our famous influencer, Sarge. She won a big reality TV show a few years back. She's got millions of followers.
I don't care.
Sorry.
Thanks for the offer. Sadly, we're both on duty all weekend.
Well, I totally appreciate that.
Is that your disappointed face?
Nikki, of course not. You'd never see that.
I saw some police leaving.
Just checking up ahead of tomorrow.
Oh.
Welcome home, Mrs. Dryden Oaks. Shall I show you the exhibition room? Here we are. Decent little space, isn't it?
Well, you have to do something with these little places, don't you?
I made rooms specially. It'll be the absolute centerpiece.
You won't need that much space. Ziggy's shorter than she looks online.
You brought it with you. What about the scheduled delivery?
I cancelled it. Don't worry. The extra attention might get this lot sold as well.
Well, that is the hope.
What about these?
I was just deciding which to hang. I've only got space for one of them.
Which one were you leaning towards?
This is a portrait by a prodigiously talented young woman named Riley Mulheron.
Bit weird, but tell me more.
The subject's her ex-girlfriend, and Riley herself is a child of subculture. Years of invalidation from her peers forced her to bleed through her art. The subject stares heavenward in aspiration, lit by streaks of starlight. The brushstrokes are long and languid, otherworldly even, reflecting this... Nikki... Not here.
No better place, Morgan. You owe me this much, don't you? Ah. I knew no one would disturb us. Now guard that case with your life.
I will, Nikki. I promise.
Stupid thing.
Speak of the devil, Riley. I was just showing someone your portrait.
What they think of that ugly mug?
Loved it, obviously. Your work is some of my best.
Oh, sorry, I'm still a little fucked up from last night.
Hope it's not.
Don't say coronavirus, I'm so over that shit. Look, I need that money from my last portrait you sold.
Sure, I'll transfer it Monday morning. My commission is going to be high, though. It was a hard sell.
Your best work is a hard sell.
Price of entry, right.
See ya. Hey, Sappy.
Hello, Morgan. How may I help you?
Call Jamie.
Calling Jamie.
Morg, you've caught me at a rather hectic moment.
Or I can call back.
It's all right. All right, I'm just packing for Hong Kong. I've got 4 months of multitasking ahead of me anyway.
4?
Thoroughness is the buzzword.
But little Charlie...
Well, he's 10, Morg, so not quite so little anymore.
10? Really? Whoops.
Not much of a model uncle, am I?
Well, I'm not Mum of the Year either.
Must be hereditary.
Anyway,
Hong Kong's my last hurrah. I'm winding down after this SBR.
Whatever that is.
strategic business review.
Look, I'm sorry I'm missing this weekend. You excited? Ziggy Ray's last poster's blowing up.
It's looking very promising.
You're smoking again, Morg.
It helps me relax.
Mummy? Your nephew has just walked in. He's been asking about you all day.
Go on, give him the phone.
Hello.
Hi, Charlie. How are you, big man?
Have you come to help Mummy pack?
Yeah. Come visit. We can play more video games while she's gone.
Hey, you know the house rules on video games.
Sorry.
We'll see what we can do.
We're having a family dinner tonight. I'd love to see you.
I can't tonight. I've got a lot of work to do. I'll make it up to you.
Okay.
I love you.
Love you too.
I know, I know.
Excuse me?
Oh, hi. I hope you don't mind me borrowing the armchair.
That's what they're there for, customers. You can remove your face mask if you want.
Thanks. The chair's a bit rickety, you can see with the refurb. I'm looking to paint a copy of one of your portraits.
Look, madam, we're closed.
Well, you don't usually close this early, do you?
No, but we have a big weekend ahead, and... Sorry, how did you get in? The front door should have been locked.
I'm afraid it wasn't.
My security system was armed.
I don't know what to tell you. I walked right in.
Sorry for the confusion, madam. There must have been some sort of error or something.
Well, it's all right. These things happen. Anyway, don't worry. I turned the lock with my own hands after I came in. I wouldn't want someone lifting one of these beautiful paintings.
Well, they aren't quite Rembrandt.
Rembrandt was overrated.
Seriously?
Yeah, just a well-versed imitator of Caravaggio.
Each to their own. Look, like I said, we've got a big day tomorrow and we're closing early.
Oh, yeah, the Dryden Oaks portrait of Ziggy Ray. How'd you pull that off?
We displayed Nikki's portraits before she became, you know.
Won the Turner Prize. And of course, there's the personal link. You know, you do a great thing here, showcasing emerging artists. Oh, I'm Dorian, by the way.
Morgan. Dorian, like...
Dorian Lee, the fashion icon.
It's a lovely name. I must say, you're the first ever reproduction artist to visit one of my exhibitions.
You mean forger?
Faithful reproduction is an art in itself, although you would be Rembrandting a Caravaggio.
Touché. Now, I've been just struggling for inspiration recently.
It's tough. That's why I gave up painting myself. I just didn't have it. figured I'd contribute more by helping those who did.
In that case, could I paint you? You would make an amazing subject in so many ways. You really seem quite enthralling.
No, we're closed. I need you to go.
Let me start, at least. It's so rare to meet supporters of portraiture these days. Please? I really need this.
I guess I could spare like half an hour?
Brilliant. Let me just reconfigure.
Do you want me to give you a hand?
Oh, could you move the easel? That would be great.
Sure.
Thanks. A bit further back. Take a seat. I'm sorry about my Rembrandt comment. I have some strong opinions.
It was bold, but valid. Rembrandt stole from his students for the last 10 years of his career.
It's going to be great.
Let's leave it there for tonight. I can sit for you again next week. Dorian, I need to go home.
I tell you what, I'll take some reference photos and then I won't have to come back. Can I borrow your smartphone?
You haven't got your own?
I'm not really the smartphone type.
That's refreshing to see. I'll email them to you. If you have an email address, that is.
Oh yeah, don't worry, I'm not that sketchy.
Can you give me my phone back, please? Okay, Dorian, I think... That's an important call. Give me... All right. That's it. I'm done.
I wouldn't if I were you. Stand up, and this room ends up looking like a Jackson Pollock. Have a feel under your seat. That is a PAD, pressure-activated detonator. A bomb, Morgan. It's a similar principle to a grenade. Once the safety pin is removed, the striker lever and percussion cap collide, creating a spark, which triggers the detonator. Once you sat on that chair, you became the safety pin.
This isn't real.
Go on. Try it. You've never been someone's muse, have you?
Do you want money?
Camille
There's
Claudel
nothing in
to
the top.
Rhoda,
I could
or
transfer
Elizabeth
you some,
Vidal to Rossetti,
or a painting.
or
You
Frida
take any
Kahlo
one
to
of these.
Diego Rivera, or
Dorian,
vice
what do you
versa.
want?
Be smart, Morgan. Get rid of her.
Morgan, are you there?
Yes, Nikki.
You rejected my last call. Anyway.
I need you again. I've booked our usual suite at the Ransom. 464.
I'll make my excuses at home. I'll take your silence as a yes. Don't let me down.
You can't keep me here.
Cézanne sometimes needed dozens of sittings with his subjects. Goya sometimes needed only a day. I just want the night.
Can I smoke, please?
You'll ruin the paintings.
No, they're all varnished. Come on, one won't do any harm. My heart's racing. I'll get anxious. I need to stand up.
You need to sit still. 1. Give me the lighter. Do drugs help you escape your troubles?
It's a joint. Relax.
There's no escaping tonight. Rookie error installing your electrics box in reception. I shut you down within 45 seconds of walking through the front door.
I'll be good, I promise.
I know you will.
Dorian?
Now, calmly, tell me what time Nikki's painting is being delivered.
It's being delivered at 6 a.m. by a fine art transportation company. It'll be brought in through the back door, just through there.
We have until the morning, as I'd hoped.
That's what you're really after, isn't it?
How much longer must we suffer at the whim of this government? They have taken away our liberty. They have allowed thousands to die. Come on, I know you can hear me.
He's not going to stop.
You capitalist bastard! We cannot and we shall not be silenced!
How did you get in here?
My uncle was a locksmith. As a teenager, I apprenticed for him and learned how to pick almost anything. Such lowly, manual jobs were all I could aspire to at that age.
Yes, those aren't the hands of a painter. I'm guessing you could do with a good night's sleep, too.
My reality means I have to pursue my passion outside working hours. Anything else you want to critique to make me feel more out of place?
That's not what I was doing. Art is for all, and all are welcome at my exhibitions.
Well, that is a utopian vision. But I, like many, exist under a glass ceiling.
You think what you're doing here will break that ceiling?
You think sleeping with Nikki will save your business?
Where are you going?
Toilet. I need to wash my brushes.
You can't just leave me here, alone. Surely, what if I try to escape?
I won't clean up the mess.
Dorian, please don't. It would destroy me.
Oh, you wouldn't get blamed. Must be insured for millions. But I still have work to do.
We have custom lighting setups for exhibitions. The electrical board must be playing up and causing the presets to glitch.
I like it.
You didn't need to hold me hostage, you know. I'd have posed for you beyond tonight, voluntarily.
That wouldn't have set me apart.
What do you mean?
The recognition of one's work often depends on the mythos around it. You know the story of the portrait of Madame X by John Singer Sargent? Scandalized for being too sexually suggestive by the bourgeoisie of 19th century France. And now, it's one of the most famous portraits in history. Infamy is a strong currency. A hostage painting would be a watershed, don't you think?
So this is some sort of performance piece?
Yeah, let's call it that. A once-in-a-lifetime performance.
Commodifying your work for recognition. Some artist you are.
This ridiculous painting here, a piece of fluent narcissism by a C-list pop star.
Rough around the edges, but that's what we do. Give inexperienced artists a chance.
So it's just a coincidence you acquired it the day after his sex tape went viral. You saw an angle. There are many trivialities that render talent meaningless. So we have to adapt, commodify our work. If I'm living under a glass ceiling, Morgan, you're living inside a glass house.
I see what you're saying. This country's changed. Fuck, the world's changed. And it hasn't been kind to my business. It used to be all about the art, but I can't help that it's an emporium now. The paintings are products, and my critiques, sales pitches.
And the vanity project of a talentless influencer is your last chance of survival. You sell out. How much commission do you take from each sale?
It's minimal. It's just to help cover my costs. My enterprise respects artists.
That is exactly what you said to me. It was a striking, naturalistic profile of my niece. It was one of my best pieces to date.
What? No, I'd have recognized you, Dorian. You must have used another name or something. Show me what you're painting. I'll recognize your style.
Admin fees, time, expertise, all reasons you gave to keep the proceeds once it was sold. You are cheating artists.
Without my exhibitions, they'd have no platform.
You have a responsibility to us. You're not a lost cause, you know.
What?
Call the artist. Make amends.
By telling them that a psychopath blew up their portrait.
These contact names. You only see the product, not the person.
Hello?
Riley, it's Morgan Haynes.
Yeah, I'm kind of busy.
I can hear that. I'm calling about your
Portrait. I'm really sorry, but it's...
What about it?
There was an accident.
The painting was destroyed. I'm really sorry.
An accident? How the fuck do you manage that?
A mishap.
You're an art curator.
Oi, what's this?
How hazardous can your job be? I poured my heart and soul into that painting. Do you think I do this for fun? Art is what keeps me alive.
I don't know what to tell you.
Fuck you. I hope you get what's coming to you, Morgan.
You really are a piece of shit.
For telling her the truth, I made amends.
You heard her. You can't put a price on what that painting meant to her. The most heartbreaking thing for an artist is the loss of their work. I guess I have changes to make to my painting. There is talent in this room. I can see a few of these on the walls of great galleries.
Portrait painting is dying. Everyone has a camera now, and that gives them an agency over how the world sees them.
And the world laps up these illusory images. Just look at Ziggy Ray and her cult-like following.
The safety net of fame meant that she could relinquish that agency to Nikki's paintbrush on her own terms.
Nikki's been married, what, 10 years now?
Relationships are complicated.
I wouldn't know. Jamie.
Morgan?
Jamie, are you okay?
No, not really. I'm abandoning everyone. It's not right. It's not good for Charlie.
I thought you said this was the last time.
One final push and then you can retire.
Focus entirely on your family.
If he hasn't broken up by then.
Mummy,
Darling, what are you doing up?
there are people shouting outside my room.
What? What the fuck's going on out there?
Jamie? Charlie?
Morgan? Morgan?
Everything's gonna be all right, guys. Just... Dorian, that's my sister and nephew.
They'll be all right. Police response time for the wealthy is 3 times quicker than the average. On another note, your phone passcode. 1992. Why did you choose it? 1992 was the year that Francis Bacon died, but that's a bit obscure and macabre.
1992 was the year I first visited a portrait exhibition at Argyle Manor. It was set up by a genius curator named Finlay Fairborn. This is where I fell in love with portraiture as a kid. As I grew up, Finlay took me under his wing and I worked at his exhibitions every summer until I could take over the business. I worked by his side until his dying day. I feel comfortable around portraits. I'm never alone.
You've needed their company.
My parents weren't around a lot. And Jamie and I looked out for ourselves. Although we took different paths, we support each other, come what may.
One of the great disappointments of adulthood is when those you trusted as a child drift away in the name of self-interest. Even family.
That was so eloquently phrased, it felt personal. Strike a nerve, did I?
Mood lighting.
You know what? Fuck this. I'm not sitting here any longer.
Morgan?
The best thing I can do now is take you with me. I don't care anymore.
No. Morgan. No, Morgan, stay there, don't move! Gotcha.
Why are you doing this to me? You bitch.
Well done for calling my bluff. But I don't lie about everything. I'm going to paint you. And if you don't let me, I will kill you. Sir? Who's that?
I don't know.
Sir? It's Sergeant Robin Latif. I know you're in there. I can hear your voices. Please open the door.
It's a policewoman.
No shit. Follow my lead.
Sir?
Evening. Oh, do you mind if I...
Oh, we are outside.
Where's the curator? Just in here. Morgan! Everything all right? Of course.
All good. Why have you stopped by?
There's been a sudden spate of antisocial behaviour in the area. We wanted to check up on you.
Oh, well, people must be taking out their frustrations. It's been a tough couple of years, Sergeant. That is a sergeant's badge, right? My sister's an inspector, so I know the Met Police ranks quite well.
May I ask, who are you?
Oh, well, this is embarrassing. She's caught us here, babe.
Your partners?
Yeah, to all intents and purposes, but you'd have to hold a gun to this one's head to make it official.
Yes, Sergeant. It's extremely unprofessional, but we can only see each other here. We both still live with our parents, you see.
London prices, eh?
Well, hopefully we'll get our own place soon. It's creepy in there. It feels like the portraits are watching you.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Well, I can look up, hun. Where's your partner?
In the car, minding the radio.
Sounds like a busy night. I'll leave you to it, Sergeant.
Is your sister still with the force?
No, she just got laid off, actually.
No, sorry to hear that.
Lowest number of police on the streets for 40 years. Cuts, eh? It's the people who suffer at the end of the day. Good night. Well done. No one got hurt.
I want to hang around for a bit. Something's off.
Oh, they're a gorgeous couple, Sarge. No need to be weird about it.
Reports of a crowd marching through Morsham Estate on Stanhope Road. All nearby units, please respond.
Oh, another one.
If that policewoman had sussed you, would you have killed her?
I try to avoid death, but the choice isn't always in my hands.
So you have rules?
I have ambitions.
If you're trying to teach me some sort of lesson, there's far more immoral people in this city.
Well, their comeuppance is coming too.
How do I survive tonight?
You could start by proving that some part of you still cares about the art.
And what if I don't?
You might surprise us both. Tell me about more of these paintings. Stand, if you want.
You know, this is the only portrait I've painted that I've ever exhibited.
I thought you didn't rate yourself.
I don't, but I wanted to paint this subject. He posed for this 2 months before he died. I accentuated the high-key lighting by using vermilion. He knew the end was close and he didn't want me to sanitize that. To show the reality of age, but also a life well lived.
Such dignity. What else?
There are many faces in this painting. It gives us that feeling of claustrophobia that we know so we only see her face. Tightness, together. Another form of restriction, combined with the flattened perspective. Flashes of red pulls this. It gives this contemporary painting a 1920s feel. It's even something by Modigliani. I love the clever use of simple lines over a textured background. Muted tones of the subject. The background and the body separated into three distinct parts. Serene, contemplative, high contrast colours to focus on those areas for too long. Instead, our eyes immediately directed back to the face. Depict that sadness that the artist wanted to portray. This is what portraits should be. You're right. There's talent here. I'd lost sight of that.
What about this one?
A technicolor version of the Mona Lisa. Formally, it's faithful, down to the use of sfumato, the blurred smoothing of outlines that defined Leonardo's masterpiece. The same painter did the piece that hangs in the cellar.
So androgyny is their motif.
How so? Mona Lisa is a woman.
Well, in popular normative opinion, yes. But it's actually a combination of Lisa Gherardini and Salai, Leonardo's male assistant and lover. Da Vinci saw that gender was the greatest veneer of all, and that true humanity has no such boundaries. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, I would.
Sit back down. You seem on edge.
Perceptive as ever.
Do you want to smoke? I'm not stopping you. I'll allow it. Bet you're hungry, huh? Hope you like chow mein.
Would have preferred pad thai.
Well, you snooze, you lose. Sounds exciting. Let's go check it out.
Are they looking for you?
No. There'll be others out there tonight with far less subtlety than me.
Others?
Oh, she is ravenous tonight.
You've got a nerve.
Should have been here hours ago.
I've had a lot on my plate this evening.
Look, you little shit.
What I've done for you is unprecedented. All I asked for in return was a couple of fucking orgasms.
Nikki.
No. Maybe you think
You've outsmarted me or something, but you need to consider your position.
very carefully.
This isn't going to happen anymore.
What? Tonight?
Ever.
Cute.
Look, I'm willing to let this slide if you...
Come over now.
You just don't get it. This is wrong.
I could ruin you if I wanted to. The future of your pissant exhibitions is riding on my painting.
Just as your future once rode on my exhibitions.
Oh, please. The world has seen my talent. I was always going to reach the top. You were just fortunate enough to be a stepping stone.
No one has a right to success. Most of the time, talent is redundant. It's about luck or privilege or who you fuck.
I'm pulling the plug.
I want my painting back first thing.
Hello, Nikki.
Who the fuck are you?
All you need to know is that my uncle is the editor of the country's biggest tabloid.
Blackmail? Seriously, Morgan?
Sexual coercion doesn't play well these days, Nikki.
You have no proof.
Oh, wanna bet? Morgan's told me every lascivious detail, and my recording of this call will corroborate them. Don't call again.
You're not getting the portrait back.
Sorry. I couldn't stand her inhumanity any longer. Let's get back to work.
Is it done?
Almost. I think it would garner a lot of attention on one of these walls. Remind me how many customers you had yesterday?
About 5 or 6. Something negligible.
If even a fraction of these likes turn up in person, your business is saved.
And perhaps portraiture will become relevant again. For a short while, at least.
Nikki's style is sickeningly glorifying. Dishonest portraiture. It's no better than the filters Ziggy Ray piles onto each picture.
It really kills you that that's what you're here for. Doesn't it?
I never said it was. It's astounding the clout these influencers carry.
For better or worse, a leader can govern through social media.
I wonder how far such a monopoly on society's attention could go. Sway elections, expose corruption, change the world. They are the dictators of our culture. Our new monarchs, regaled by legions. What a world we live in. What's your view on social media, Morgan?
Does it matter?
All your opinions matter to me. Go on. I'm listening.
It's a poison. We now live in an age of comparison and inferiority up against what we see on our screens.
Well, there's always someone better than you out there.
Exactly. Not to mention the proliferation of misinformation.
Especially when the airways are abused without filter.
And then there's the most insidious misinformation that bubbles beneath the surface, that indoctrinates the disillusioned and crystallizes their resentment into radicalization.
Who the fuck are you? Where's that fuckwit Morgan? You prick! You fucking destroyed my painting! Do you realise how much time I spent on that? I swear I'm gonna dox the shit out of you, fucker!
Calm down, Riley.
Didn't anyone ever tell you to never say calm down to an angry woman?
Come inside and we can talk things through. Use the back door.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this one.
What are you playing at, Morgan?
It's nearly morning. She'd have drawn attention to the manor. And that wouldn't have been useful to you, would it?
Make it quick.
What the fuck happened? You know what? I don't even care what kind of pyrotechnic shit you were trying. I'm beyond this anyway.
What do you mean?
Yesterday, I got a call from Zé Philippe.
The hottest art curator in London.
He wants all my shit! I'm glowing up, baby! Sorry, I was celebrating pretty hard last night.
Well, congratulations, Riley. I think we can all agree that you should go continue enjoying your weekend.
All right. What's this then? Don't touch that. Easy, cutie pie. It's decent.
Put it down or I will kill you.
Ah, you fucker! Ah! Oh shit.
Run! Go, 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 go! Go, go, run, 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 run!
She's not that scary, man. Oh, scratch that.
Come on!
Come back here, Morgan!
In there!
What the fuck? She's got a gun?
Calm down, Riley. Sober up.
I am sober as fuck. What do we do? Come on!
Come this way.
Morgan, Riley, where are you?
I didn't want to tie you up like an animal. Well, I've taught you, and this is the thanks I get.
I don't owe you anything, Dorian. You're just full of hate. It can't be just about the painting. What do you want?
That's a question that never gets asked of the people. Our generation has been through every upheaval. The cultural, technological, social, political, economic. And not once have we had an ounce of agency in our future. It's always been decided for us by the self-interested and the ignorant. It's time to take back that agency.
You've watched way too many conspiracy theory videos, Dorian.
I chose your exhibition as a symbol. A place of hope, corrupted by the greed and inhumanity that consumes society.
You fucking psychopath. A single hostage in a meaningless art exhibition won't change anything.
Oh, but it's not meaningless this weekend, is it? The eyes of the world had turned to it, and that's what made it so perfect.
Perfect for what?
To be a small brushstroke as part of our larger piece. And when Alexander saw the breadth of his domain, he shed tears, for there was nothing left to conquer.
Nice quote. After all this, you really are just a thief.
Oh, I'd have happily watched this burn. But to the victor, the spoils. Thank you for being my part in our stand against oppression. Today is a statement, a catalyst for change.
Through brutality. That isn't a worthy catalyst for change. Change can be inspired, but you need a message powerful enough to unite all. Leonardo da Vinci was born a peasant, so anonymous that his surname was merely the town he was born in. He committed his life to conveying a message through his art, and the world responded.
I wish a beautiful message was all it took. Just like you said, I'm the first reproduction artist to come to one of your exhibitions.
I was expecting...
Yourself. Perhaps I didn't like what I saw. If you'd just believed in me, we could have walked out of here together into a new Britain. You never gave me your critique of my painting.
It's formally flawless. Every brushstroke is purposeful and textural. It's emotionally in tune with the subject, which reflects your artistic intelligence. Well done.
Hey, Sappy.
How may I help you?
Join a popular live cast.
The police say there's been mass rioting and detonated explosions at targeted businesses and residences around the city. They seem to be coordinated. What the fuck? What's
Goodbye,
this
Morgan.
madness in London I've woken up to? Oh my god, you guys.
Can anyone hear me? Hello? Ah! I'm inside! Can you hear me? Help! Help! Oh!